Hello everyone, my name is Faye, the owner of the Bloom Loft, a mind and body studio located in the center of Toluca Lake, and I'm so excited to bring you on this journey with me. The Summer Within. This is an 8-week journey of movement, meditation, and mindful living. In a world that constantly asks us to move faster, to do more, and to stay busy, this journey asks you of something a little different. To pause, to breathe, to listen. Over the next 8 weeks, we're going to explore the connection between mind and body. And we'll do this through intentional movement, meditation, breath work, reflection, and rest. This is not a fitness challenge, but simply an invitation to come home to yourself. Each week includes 2 practices designed to help you slow down, reconnect with your body, quiet the noise of daily life, and cultivate a deeper sense of presence. Whether you're brand new to yoga or you've been practicing for years, this journey meets you exactly where you are. And all you need is a willingness to show up. One breath, one practice, one moment at a time. Could you imagine what the world would look like if every single person slowed down and sat with themselves and their feelings and just were present for even just a little bit of time out of each day? Let's spend this summer reconnecting with what matters most, ourselves. Send this to someone you know who you want to join this journey with you, and let's get started. Now, week 1 is all about simply arriving, showing up. So maybe asking yourself, where are you now? In your world, in your mind, in your body? Have you been disconnected for a while? Well, I'm here to help you get reconnected. So for our first day of our week 1 to arrive, we are going to be doing a grounding meditation. This is something that you can come back to, that you can save for later throughout the week if you're having anxiety, if you just feel like you're having an out-of-body experience and you're ready to get grounded. It could be before a bed to help you fall asleep. Lots of different ways that you can utilize this practice to help give yourself a more mindful life. Maybe in a comfortable position. I like to prop myself onto a bolster, a pillow, or a blanket just to elevate my hips. It creates some softness in the legs so that the knees aren't as high as the hips are. So taking time to find what works for you. If something doesn't work, you can change, you can move, you can stretch. And we're going to take our palms and place them down onto the thighs. This helps ground ourselves into our body. And if your eyes aren't already there, just gently bringing them to a close. And the thing about presence is that it anchors us into every moment that is ever changing, which physically, when we're in presence, we are not able to be in the past, typically where depression lies, or in the future where anxious thoughts live. So bringing ourselves into the now, we can just simply observe sensations. So as you start to relax, I invite you to noticing the top of your head. Start to notice your forehead. Allow it to soften and relax. Allowing the eyebrows to rest, softening the space in between them. Relaxing the eyes, allowing them to settle back into the sockets. Letting the eyelids completely close without any movement or fluttering. Bring the sensation of heaviness into the ears, the cheeks, the jaw and the lips, softening the bridge of your nose. Pull the tongue away from the roof of your mouth and soften the corners of your lips. Maybe bring in a swallow to soften the throat. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Feeling space grow across the chest, softening the collarbones. And start to relax the arms. Maybe there's a gentle bend in them. Letting go of any tension in the wrists, the hands, or your fingertips. Letting them melt into the thighs. And although we're sitting up nice and tall, finding softness in your spine. Not trying to force any length, just allowing yourself to float in space. Relaxing the ribs and the belly. Unclenching any tension in the stomach so that your breath can flow freely. Relax the low back and the hips. Soften the glutes, the front of the thighs, the backs of the thighs. Relax your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, tops of the feet. Connect with the bottoms of your feet and the tips of your toes. Allow yourself to sit in this space of embodiment, feeling into the sensation of the body. If a thought tries to pull you out, gently place that thought to the side and bring yourself right back, whether that takes 1 time or 100 times, reminding yourself that this is a practice. So it's okay if the mind is doing what it's made to do, to think. But practicing placing those thoughts to the side. If they're important, you'll get to them later. Giving yourself time for you right now. Bringing yourself back into the body. Maybe you feel your heart beating in your chest. Start to feel the belly and the chest gently rise and fall with your breath, without trying to force any certain depth of the breath. Letting yourself breathe naturally in the way it knows how to do. Feeling the new air nourish the body on every inhale. And feeling the body soften with each exhale. Staying connected to the breath here. We're going to breathe all together. So taking a full reset breath in through the nose and sighing out of the mouth. Let's breathe in through the nose and slow exhale. Again, inhaling. Slow exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Pushing all of that air out completely. Let the new breath float in. Exhaling at your own timing in your own way. And anytime the mind starts to race about the past, about the future, bring yourself right back to presence. Notice the body, connect with the sensations, and connect with your breath. And allow yourself to be in this space as long as you need. You can pause the video here. You can restart it from the beginning. Or if you're ready, you can slowly blink open your eyes. Bringing your hands to prayer. Maybe setting an intention for the rest of your day, for the rest of your week. And a small bow to yourself for showing up. Thank you, friends. I hope you even feel just 1% better, 1% more of peace that you can bring into the rest of your day. When we fill up our own cup, we can give to the rest of the world from overflow rather than draining ourselves to do so. And I always say, and I'll say it again, just imagine what the world would look like if we took time for ourselves and we gave from that overflow. Namaste, friends. I will see you for the second class of our first week. Have a great day.